One subtle line in Ahsoka changed Mandalorian history in Star Wars, potentially hinting a new character in an upcoming Star Wars show. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. The Ahsoka series introduces the concept of more Mandalorian Jedi, rewriting the history established in previous Star Wars stories. Huyang's comment about other Mandalorian Jedi suggests that there may be a plan to explore this concept further in future Star Wars content. The upcoming High Republic-era show and potential Star Wars literature may provide more information about the other Mandalorian Jedi mentioned by Huyang. With a single line, the Ahsoka series managed to rewrite Mandalorian history in Star Wars. And given how meticulous Dave Filoni is with his characters and his stories, this change can't have been an accident. Not only does Ahsoka represent the culmination of Filoni's animated stories, like Star Wars, The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, Ahsoka also sets up the next big villain in the franchise. But while the series clearly set up something in the future, it may also have hinted at a new Star Wars element in the past. Despite The Mandalorian almost setting Grogu up to be a Mandalorian Jedi, Grogu decides to put his Jedi training on hold in favor of staying with Din Djarin. On the other hand, Sabine Wren in Ahsoka has recently become one of the first true Mandalorian Jedi seen in live action. She's never given up her Mandalorian heritage, and with Ahsoka's persistent training, Sabine has finally been able to display potential in the Force. While Huyang generally doubts Sabine will get anywhere, he reveals one unique aspect about Mandalorian Jedi during Sabine's training. In Ahsoka Episode 3, Huyang argues with Ahsoka Tano over Sabine's chances of becoming a Jedi, and he tells her that very few Mandalorians in history ever became Jedi. Tar Vizsla was the very first Mandalorian Jedi, and he lived over a millennium before the events of the Skywalker saga. Up till this point, many thought Tar was also the only Mandalorian Jedi in history, and that Grogu and Sabine were heading into uncharted territory by attempting to balance being both Mandalorian and Jedi. Nevertheless, Huyang's comment suggests Tar wasn't the only one to succeed at the task. Filoni writes his character's lines with purpose, so Huyang's comment about a few other Mandalorian Jedi was not misplaced. In fact, as a droid, Huyang likely knows the exact amount of Mandalorian Jedi in history, as he likely helped many of them construct their lightsabers. However, if the franchise wants the audience to know there were other Mandalorian Jedi after Tar and before Sabine, then it suggests they have a plan in mind. Perhaps Star Wars plans to reinstate more elements from the Knight of the Old Republic games. Or maybe Huyang's comment refers to a new character in an upcoming show. With Star Wars High Republic-era show, The Acolyte, on the way in 2024, the franchise will be going back further than ever before in live-action Star Wars. At the same time, Huyang's small rewrite could hint at a Mandalorian Jedi active during this time period. Otherwise, Star Wars literature could also cover more information about the other Mandalorian Jedi Huyang refers to. If anything is clear, it's that Filoni deliberately set up more Mandalorian Jedi to appear before Ahsoka.